Hi. Do you want the best players in the game? Wait, do you want the best player on the game? Bin off Ronaldo, get D-Money, get all the D-Money. So you want the best players? Make sure to check out FIFAcoin.com for cheap, reliable, and 24-hour support. The safest place to get your coin. And make sure to use the code MONEY at the checkout to get yourself a cheeky discount. So let's get into the video. Hey, what's guys here, and welcome to another video on my channel. And today, let's get into the 10 things that we all want to see in FIFA 20. Now, why is there FIFA 20 videos in, well, February? Watch the video yesterday and maybe you'll find out the reason why. First things first, just want to say that sorry that I'm still kind of like in a room with some drying racks in the background. I'm still at Newcastle for Birmingham, so I'm making videos up here while I still can. So I want to make sure that you guys have some videos to watch. Also, by the way, Vizeh clothing out tomorrow, hopefully. So if you guys do like the look of the shirt or this arse, I know, then go and check out the link down below in the description to vizehclothing.com and you'll see if you like anything. Whenever you see this, it'll likely be up there. So the more you know. But anyway, this is quite possibly one of the easiest videos I've ever had to make in my entire life, because thinking of things that I want changed or what I think will make the game better for next FIFA is so easy to think of. It's insane. I mean, let me ask you, go put down below in the comments, what's the number one thing you want to see changed into FIFA 20 from FIFA 19? Is it career mode? Is it pro clubs? Is it ultimate team? Is it this, that? You tell me. So with that said, let's get into the top 10 things we want to change in FIFA 20. With number 10 spot, we have got one for ultimate team. And there's not many in here that's actually for ultimate team, considering I think that all around it's pretty well adjusted. So this would be to input some daily knockout tournaments into the game, because right now for me I feel like Ultimate Team is very, very competitive and there's no real fun way to play the game without you feeling like if you don't win then like it's the end of the fucking world. Foot Champions for me is more fun than Division Rivals, and Foot Draft it's just icons everywhere, which I guess is fun. However, it's just a bit annoying when you don't really get anything in return for actually winning the thing, and if you don't even win the thing, then you're guaranteed to not make your money back. So I feel like EA putting back daily knockout tournaments into FIFA 20 would be a nice little way for people to play the game in different ways, so you can have different requirements, like use Japanese players, or use silver players, or use only championship players. But if you win the DKT, then you will in fact get like a special type of card, like an inform that you could only get in that tournament. Or if anything, the more you win the DKT in a week, the better rewards are. The FUT United thing, that the more you win the DKT, the better pack you get. So it could be a one win you get 50k pack, 2 wins you get 25k pack, third win you get a 35k pack, and you win it 7 times, you get an ultimate pack, for example, in a week. Stuff like that, which requires different requirements, which it feels like there's not really that much in the line, because unlike Foot Draft, you actually pay money to enter it. This one is free. I just like to see that put in the game so that it feels like you got ways to play the game that isn't feeling like that you're being harmed each time you play. Anyway, into that number 9, which would be still Ultimate Team, and this is kind of my kind of thing. I like to see changes in the look of the game. I'm originally a designer, I'm a creative, so I love to see different things in the game that you can make unique to yourself. So if that's something as simple as you able to change the boots of your players in Ultimate Team, it's something as simple as you changing the colour of the background depending on which team you support. So if I'm a Burnley fan, there'd be a cloud and blue kind of, bit of a shading or a bit of a change in the background depending on who I support. You can also change the badges, the kits. You can actually design the kits just like pro clubs, so that it's unique to your own team. I hate the fact that the entire year the menu looks the precise same. And when I look back onto, let's say, the 2014 World Cup, you had like the England flag there, or the Nigerian flag there, or the Brazil flag there, depends on who you want to select as a team. And the colours change, just like FIFA 13. The colours of the menus was based on who you support. So if you're a Dortmund fan, it'd be yellow, and I like that because it's made it a bit more unique to what you are. Next up, number 8, and that will be, a lot of you guys wanted this to be removed, and that is removal of goalkeeper movement. Now the reason why I feel like you guys feel this way is because, let's say you're through on goal and you break down your opponent's defense, you outsmarted them, they defended poorly, you brought them down, you did that through ball, whatever, and you're through on goal, and they are still able to bail themselves out by moving the keepers left and right, like a fucking snake or something, and then their ass is safe. Now I feel like goalkeeper movement, you can love it or hate it, it's kind of like Marmite, that people may like the fact that there is a way for you to kind of outsmart your opponent in many ways. I feel like it was literally only put in there because they knew how OP time finishing was and that they needed something to combat it in any way, and that's what they did. Number 7, and it's going to be Ultimate Team related again, I'm sorry about this, but number 7, the special option in the transfer market. EA, do you not realise you have about 15,000 types of cards this year? 3 different types of Griezmanns and 3 different types of Fekir's. Probably 4 different types of like Ronaldo's or a Messi or something. Searching for these players, which all have their different price ranges, is so annoying when you want a specific one. So can EA please make so that you can specifically search for a certain type of card? If it's for birthday, if it's a screen card, if it's a road to the final card for Europa League or the Champions League, or just a normal blue Champions League card. Just already then, for top of my head, there's already 4 cards, which is already quite confusing. Especially rares and non-rares. The amount of times I'm going through non-rares page after page after page to find a rare player. If you can make it so that I can search for only rare gold players, that'll save me like literally hours of my life. But number 6 now, I think it's 6, and this would be the pace of the players from when they're dribbling with the ball to be improved massively. When I sub on like Alejandro Gomez, like my footmost Gomez card, in like the 80th minute, and yet my opponent's Chiellini or Varane is still catching up. Varane is fast, don't get me wrong, should not catch up to Gomez in the first place. Never mind when a fresh Gomez with a 80th minute Varane, which should be low on fitness and stamina, is still catching up to him. So if the speed of how fast players can dribble can be improved, I think that'd be a massive influence. It's just annoying yet again being through on goal and getting caught up and not getting rewards. If you break someone down and you get through on goal, you should be through on goal. There should be a consequence in that 90% of the time, but nowadays it's like a 20% of the time thing. Number 5, and this is going to be for pro clubs. Pro clubs is a massive thing, and when I asked you guys for things you want changed for FIFA 28, it was 2 major things: career mode and pro clubs. And this is really what we're going to be on about now for the rest of the 5 options. Number 5, pro clubs. I want there to be an actual unique way to improve and reach achievements with your pro. It feels like you're just going through the motions and you don't really know what you're even working towards most of the time. The customization for the players is the same as it always has been for the last few years. I want there to be challenges that, you know, you have to score a goal, like let's say a volley. You have to score a volley within the next 2 days, and then it's almost like, is it block market in Call of Duty that like if you kill someone with like a grenade 5 times in like 24 hours and you get a special bonus for it? Stuff like that for pro clubs makes people want to play it more. They can get it done quickly. I think it's called contracts in Call of Duty or something. I think we need a new kind of setup for it and like more things to do, because most pros look the same, not gonna lie. Also, number 4, this will be for career mode, and we're gonna be talking about career mode changes in terms of actually making it feel like you actually have an impact at the club. For this I mean staff, sponsors. Do you know how important staff are for like other games like Football Manager? Football Manager is the best experience I can have for actually managing a team from the inside and out. What you do makes a massive difference. For example, if you improve your training facilities, then your players will get better quicker. If you improve your physiotherapist, then your players will not be injured for as long, and it genuinely feels that way. If you improve how well your shooting coach is, then your players will improve their shooting stats even faster. Also improving the backroom staff, the actual stadium itself, training facilities, even sponsors. There's so many different routes of running a football club, which I feel like EA could just nab a lot of things from Football Manager, and it will be a whole new game and a whole new experience that everyone will love. Number 3, and this should have been probably a bit lower, however, player switching. There's nothing more frustrating and infuriating than when you, let's say, I pass the ball to my player. It gets blocked, it's up in the air. The ball is aiming towards my other player that I wasn't selecting. Now, if I spam LB to try and switch to that player that's closest to the ball, to head the ball, the game will sometimes force me to stick onto the player which previously passed the ball, so he's running towards the ball instead when it's miles away, so he won't get to the ball in the first place. However, the person which is right next to it, I'm spamming LB and it's not doing anything. The game is forcing me to stick onto a player which won't get the ball anyway, so why am I being stuck onto it? EA, if I spam LB twice, at least, switch me to the player. Thank you. Okay, number 2, back to career mode now. I can't even imagine how fun this would be. Not just with friends, but like for YouTubers, imagine this as well. An online career mode, a proper online career mode. Now I know there's a few things wrong with it, saying that, you know, maybe connection, maybe like they can't play on time. But if you give someone a week period or like a 2-day period to play a game, I would know so many people that'd be down for that. Let's say if you have your workmates or something, you know, you and like 6 other lads, if you go pick a team in a league, let's say, so you have 6 friends. You be Arsenal, you be Liverpool, you be Man United, you be Tottenham. You pick each of the top 6 sides and you play a Premier League season. If people are actually serious with it, it can be incredible, because imagine you having a title race with your mates playing career mode, and you play against one each other as well. There's a top 6 season. I just think that's an incredible idea, and not like online isn't already a thing. So why can't it be done for career mode instead? And for me, I'm already thinking about a YouTube career mode, like me and other career mode YouTubers or other Ultimate Team YouTubers, and do the career mode and face against them and showing you guys our journeys. I think that'd be sick. Anyway, that's just kind of my ideas. Number 1, let's get into it. It should be pro clubs, an actual event system in the game, and even better, an actual 11v11 tournament, which is actually brought into not the pro world scene, not the actual esports, but an event that will give people a chance to qualify and actually have a tournament structure. And people can actually play in this. If you've ever played pro clubs, you know how fun it can be with your friends. So imagine a proper 11v11, proper like actual, like, it's tense. If you've ever played an 11v11 game, it's actually tense, and like you have your own job. So if you're a left back, you play as a left back, you play as a striker, you play as a striker, and it's actually, you stick into positions and you work as a team. And I feel like as an actual esport to watch that'd be incredible. Now I think that for the pro club scene and just for the FIFA scene would be so much fun, because guess what? It is another way to play FIFA, which this one actually involves you with your friends and working together, and almost like a career mode, like anything like that. It's a league table, it's a cup, you rank it against other teams. I just feel like it's, again, another thing which EA are missing out on. But anyway, that's just my thoughts. 11v11 pro clubs, an actual event structure in the game, and more things to do for career mode in terms of who you play against, an actual tournament, an actual qualification. I think that'd be amazing. So lads, these are the top 10 things that I want to be changed in FIFA 20. If you guys have your own thoughts, let me know down below in the comments. And with that said, lads, smash the like button if you guys enjoy, subscribe if you're new, and yeah, lads, thank you guys for watching. My name is Vizeh. I'll see you next time.